This will not stand, you know? This aggression will not stand, man.
Sorry, what country are you from? Hollywood?
Welcome to the 21st Century Suffragettes cast. They flipped the bitch switch. We've already won this fight. We've already won this battle. We are not going back, not on our watch. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you, family.
A list of very lovely, esteemed guests that we've had on our show. So
awesome. Thank you.
Consider yourself among the elite.
I
guests
do.
on the
I do.
21st century.
The elite at the bottom of the tube here.
Bottom is best.
In the boys on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen, we have Angry Ginger, the Angry Ginger, with us. How do you want to be addressed?
AG is fine. Everybody
AG.
calls me AG.
Okay, all right, cool. And
Not to be confused with Allison Gill.
Oh yeah, but
Also
love
known as
Allison
AG.
Gill.
Some
Yeah,
people
yeah.
call me angry. Some people call me Ginger.
Yeah, Mark and I go back and forth about Allison Gill because we're fighting over her. She's mine, Mark.
Yeah, no, she's mine. No, she's mine. And okay,
Oh.
so we got.
I have no idea who Allison Gill is.
Oh
so
my
I'm
God.
good.
It's Mueller, she wrote. Mueller, she wrote.
Ah,
You guys
yeah.
both saying
That's
it
a
at the same
television
time.
show or a movie. I'm
Oh
gonna
my
say.
god!
YouTube.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh, it's a YouTube channel.
Oh, she's
So
freaking
can I
awesome.
get around the introductions? Okay, I'm Diane Russell. We got Angry Ginger. We got Penny Loco, Spikin, and Wizzy Buff Elizabeth with us tonight. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Welcome to the 21st Century Suffragettes. We're getting off to a banging start.
Hey, it's Sunday. We're loose on Sunday.
Is it Sunday? Oh,
Penny doesn't even.
where did the days go? I mean, it was fucking Thursday a minute ago.
I know.
Ah,
So we were, talking before the show, and I've been thinking a lot about all the protests and watching all the videos of all the protests this weekend, and I am so stoked for our country, for people like Cliff Cash Comedy and Jessica Jensen, and even Big Sarge, who's also been on our show. And yeah, what a great job. Great job, you guys. Like, fucking bravo. You deserve a fucking round of applause.
Yes.
And I'm looking at these videos and I just yes.
bigger than the noise we could ever make.
Yes. I commend these people so much for doing what a great job and with no fucks left to give. Zero fucks left to give. Standing in front of the media and going, if you're gonna ignore us, really you can't ignore this. And I loved every minute of it. And I don't know, Angry Ginger, how do you feel? Like, does it make you hopeful like it made me?
Oh yeah, I mean, it's the party of we, not the party of me. So if we're gonna, do this, it's gonna take everybody. And when we talk about like being on the lower end of YouTube, and a lot of people get a little bit discouraged by that, by the views, by the subs, whatever it is, But at the end of the day, it's gonna be us. It's gonna be the people that matter. And when people get out and protest, like Benny Loco, get out there and
that was so good.
lead that chant, that no king chant, and let these people know what's going on.
Totally should play
That's
it.
what's going to make the difference, and that is what gives me hope. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
And I
Benny.
don't mind one bit calling these Trumpers out in public. I really don't.
Well, we
I
noticed
really
that,
don't.
honey. Oh boy.
Right?
Not at all.
I
You
love
know,
the-
it might cost me my head, but that's okay. It was worth it.
I love
It's your superpower. Benny. It's your superpower.
But da-da-da.
And
Got a
I
mouth that
love,
was put on hot and spread all over.
I love the part where the guy with the megaphone, and you're like, you think you're louder than me? You think
I know he's got a bullhorn, and here's Benny Loco going, yeah.
And not only that, you're wearing your pink lace shirt with your fucking pearls. And
With the
Yeah,
pearls
yeah.
on.
oh my God. I just love it
Perfect.
so much.
He did shut up. He did shut up. He absolutely did shut up.
Yeah.
Right to the end, he's like, yeah, well, I guess I give up. You are louder than me. Motherfucker.
And this is just the beginning. This
Oh,
is
yeah.
just the beginning.
I'm ready.
I mean-
I'm ready. I got my voice all waxed up and I'm ready to go.
Yeah, and that's what we need. That's what we need is we need people that are loud, because too often with the Democrats, it oftentimes ends up being what we saw in the CR the other day, where people capitulate and they want to play by the rules and they want to do decorum and they want to be polite and they want to be the adult in the room and all that bullshit. And when I got on YouTube, my main thing was to say, like, I'm not your everyday Democrat. I'm not your everyday left-wing person. Like, I'm gonna be loud. I'm gonna call you names. I'm gonna get in your face. Like, same thing in real life. It's the same thing. You can ask
That's
my
right.
wife.
Well, they're
Yeah.
twatsies, they're twatsies.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I heard today that Elania is so upset because everybody is calling his cars swastikas and he doesn't like it anymore. And like, he wants everybody to stop, and he's crying on Dinky's lap. And oh, by the way, we call him Dinky and because, we call him Dinky because of this. Everybody has one except for Spy. Okay, so
No, I
everybody's got a
just do
little-
this.
Yeah.
It's that.
It's more like this.
Look at
There we go. There we
There's
go.
Dinky. That's the original Dinky.
the
And look,
original
it's-
Dinky.
It's
This is a
tiny-
little small orange mushroom inside of a magateer.
It's encapsulated inside of a magateer. So, yeah, this is where we get our strength. We are gonna fucking make fun of you. We are gonna fucking throw this shit in your face. And like,
Neener.
no, we told you for a decade this motherfucker's a piece of shit. And guess
Yep.
what? You didn't fucking listen. And you thought we were being hysterical. You're being hysterical. You have to calm down. Oh my God. Now you calm down, bitch. When your fucking
Yeah.
Social Security and your Medicare and your Medicaid's taken away and your grandma has to move in the fucking house with you because there ain't no fucking goddamn fucking nursing home anymore. Are you kidding
Calm
me?
down. Calm down.
I got no else. I got no place else.
Well, and that's
Calm
how
down while
that's
we
how they
point
gaslight
left.
you. That's how the right
Yeah.
gaslights you is they tell you they're gonna call liberals cucks. They're gonna call them idiots. They're gonna talk about Sleepy Joe, and their main dude is his whole shtick is based off of being an insult comic. And then the moment that you say something mean, they go, "Oh, I thought you were the tolerant left," and you gotta go, "Nah, I've never been the tolerant left."
We're the intolerant left. We do not
Yes.
tolerate that shit.
I don't suffer bullshit. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
Yep.
I keep forgetting, and you just brought up something that reminded me of. I keep forgetting to bring this up on the show. I think about it all the time, and I keep fucking forgetting. It's like fucking 6 shows. Like, I keep forgetting. I cannot believe that all these motherfuckers have been brainwashed into thinking that during Biden, it was the worst economy ever, when it was the best economy in 70 fucking years.
Ever.
And I just go, how can you brainwash these motherfuckers? And they can just, it's the worst economy, worst economy. You want to see a bad economy? Here. You get it now, motherfucker, right?
We're
Now
in
it's
it.
on your
We're in it
doorstep.
right now. How you like them up?
Yeah, how many fucking people they've like 200,000 people they fired out of the goddamn federal government? How do you like that? Oh, and by the way, all the pensions things are going to go away too.
Yeah.
So anybody who's getting a pension ain't going to get a pension anymore.
401ks.
I just go.
And Dinky's golfing
Yeah, and he's
during all these
golfing.
storms.
Going to
All these
Daytona.
storms.
Holy
Yeah.
shit. And by the way, like today during the day, I saw this Trump lush launched military strikes against Yemen
Mm-hmm.
Houthis over their attacks on Red Sea shipping. Trump gave advance notice to our ally, Russia, to improve ties with Russia. Marco Rubio spoke to the Russian foreign minister to inform him about the strike in Yemen. Are you fucking kidding me?
Russia
Like,
is not
Marco
our ally.
Polio.
Russia is not our ally.
Or even
Russia-
more pertinent is he's Iran's ally. I mean,
Yeah.
he's trying to cozy up to Russia, and he's trying to tell them, yeah, we're friends now. We're friends now. But the real alliance has always been Iran, China, and Russia, and now North Korea as well. The thing that Donald Trump has an issue with is that he thinks that he can cozy up to Russia, and Russia is going to, for some reason, forgo any type of partnership with the people that they have been allies with for this entire time. They're not going to do anything for Trump. They're going to use Trump. And that's what Trump is good at. Trump is a patsy. Trump is a clown.
Yes.
Trump is a person that he wants to be in the club. He wants to be
So
with
bad.
the big boys. He wants to be with the cool people, the popular people. And other countries use that shit against him. And that's why his dumbass thinks he can bomb Yemen and just go, oh, just so you know, we did that. And, but you can be cool with it. No, Putin don't care. Putin knows that Donald Trump's his bitch.
Putin
He's the
finance.
definition of a pick-me.
Yep.
Yeah.
He is the definition of a pick-me.
Putin financed first of all the problems in the Middle East in Palestine, Israel. That was on Putin's birthday, October 7th. That was a gift to Putin. His fighters went from Ukraine down to the Chechen fighters. They went down into and trained and worked with the Palestinians. They also trained and armed and worked with the Houthis. All of the disruption. You can actually trace all of the political and unrest and all of the disruptions all the way back to Vladimir Putin.
Yep.
Mhm.
You can trace them all, and he's on every damn continent. And if anybody thinks Putin or any of these dictators is anybody's friend, that's where he is. He might as well call himself Ben. Over.
You know what's funny is Dinky is the king of the MAGA
Morons.
what's the word? MAGA marks. The
Ah.
MAGA marks. and Dinky is the mark of all the dictators. You see,
Yes.
it's a whole
Yes.
you're the mark, you're the mark, you're the mark, down the line, you're the mark, you're the mark.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dinky in the drain.
Well, and I think, okay, Putin is a KGB guy. He has been trained in psychological warfare and all sorts of stuff. I bet he's like, oh my God, Donald, you're so great. Your hair's great. Your makeup's great. You're fit. You're phenomenal. And I just think you're the shit. And I literally want to suck your dick. And actually here's you, doing things to little girls. So I have this video of you. And if you don't do what I want,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna fucking
exactly.
expose this to the world. And oh, but you're so great and you do everything right. And you're such a good businessman. While putting money in his pocket, because no fucking American bank would touch him. And Dinky and fucking Giuliani push out the fucking Italian mob so the Chinese and Russian mob can move into New York. Give me a fucking, this happened in the 70s, 80s. These motherfucking operators have been operating my whole fucking life. And it's come to this fucking point.
What cracks me up, did you guys see Mike Johnson? He looks like he's got freaking a shit stain across his whole face. He's got now that whole brown shit
makeup,
tan and Botox.
I think he had one of those facials where it burns your face. Do you know what I'm talking about? What's it called?
Chemical peel.
Yeah, he had a
Chemical peel.
chemical
What the
peel.
hell he did?
Yes,
but
he looks like he looks like Odo from fucking Star Trek.
Is he
he looks
turning
like
orange?
he just pulled his head straight out of dumbass's ass.
They're
I
all
have
gross.
I have the
He
video.
probably puts that orange makeup on his butt too. So when you get your face deep in there, you get it all over your forehead.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Oh my
Oh, yeah.
God. And-
And
well-
the thing about Mike Johnson and all these guys, Trump's not just a patsy for Russia. And yeah, I mean, Vladimir Putin is former KGB. You don't have to look any further into the MAGA cult to see how dumb these people are. They think a guy who is a former KGB agent is afraid of a reality TV show president. A guy who admittedly on Jake Paul's podcast said he can't fight. It's the first time that I've ever heard Donald Trump say something honest. He said, I can't fight. You think that somebody that grew up like Donald Trump did, somebody that inherited his money, somebody that was was taught by Roy Cohn, who was McCarthy's protege. You think this guy that his entire life has been surrounded by yes men is tougher than an ex-KGB agent? That's insane. But he's more than a patsy. He's more than a patsy for Putin. He's a patsy for Project 2025. He's a patsy for techno oligarchs. He's a patsy for the theology bros. All of them. Every single one of these people.
Okay, that's it. Look at how he looks like Odo from Star Trek. I'm sorry.
We didn't have
Looks
the
like a
access
shit
to
stain.
all the data
Oh, dude.
and the funding, and so
Holy
now the game has
shit.
changed.
Look
So
at
we
look
needed
at his
to
neck.
hold.
Look at right here under his neck. You can tell it's like they didn't blend it in right here. And you
Yeah,
can totally see
it's
it.
Trump. It's the same thing as Trump. He's got lines.
Oh
on
my
his hairline, around his
fucking-
eyes.
You know,
Trump did his makeup.
he face planted into fucking Donald Trump's asshole.
Oh,
And,
yes.
and that's how he came out looking.
It's a
Oh.
shit stain. It's like, yes.
Oh my God. I mean, you don't even have to, I don't even give a shit what he said. I couldn't concentrate on what the fuck he said because he looks so fucking alien.
Just wait, he'll have the purge mask face soon enough, because
Yeah.
those ladies with the Botox, they'll come for him. And the
Donnie's
filler.
got
What
Donnie's
is
got
this
everybody.
timeline?
Donnie's got his makeup artist doing everybody's makeup.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dr. Oz went blonde.
No, I
See
didn't see
Dr.
that.
Oz had the
Oh no.
the Donald.
No,
Oh,
Oh
God.
no. Oh no.
JD Vance. And somebody said that JD Vance's eyeliner is tattooed on, and I actually fucking believe that. I actually kind of
believe it.
fucking believe it. My monster-in-law has tattooed eyeliner on.
Oh shit!
Oh yeah.
Hey,
It's
but
tattooed.
JD has the best makeup. You know his wife does his makeup. His wife has to do his makeup because it's on point. All right, like it's real
why
nice.
does
Okay.
it
Party, huh?
kick him in the nuts from here to Toledo? I don't understand. Like why?
Yeah.
Like his wife should be like, bitch, psh, get out.
Dude.
Yeah, right.
She was in.
God.
He was giving that speech the other day. I forgot which one it was, but he
Snap
made a
at it.
joke. Oh, it was about the people out protesting him for Social Security, and he said, "Don't these people have jobs?" And his wife, you can actually see his wife in the background.
Not
She does
anymore.
not laugh. She looks down and kind of looks over, and everybody
Snap
else is
out of
kind of
it.
fake laughing, and she is not laughing. So.
It's they don't even
Mm.
realize it when they're stepping right
Mhm.
on a fucking rake. He's so fucking dumb. How can that motherfucker went to what? Yale? Really?
Yeah, right.
Like
Yeah.
how come they all went to Yale? Like him
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
and Ted
George
Cruz and
George Bush,
Well-
Skull and Bones.
You could go to any college you want if you got the right amount of coin in your
Mhm.
pocket.
And you
When
know
you
the
got
right
Peter
people.
Thiel in your pocket, yeah. When you got Peter Thiel in your pocket, it opens up a lot of doors,
oh,
and that's something I
buddy.
tried to talk to people about before, and that is the connection between Curtis Yarvin, Peter Thiel, J.D. Vance, Donald Trump. You can draw a direct line
all
between
right,
those
who is
people.
the first guy? I don't know who the first guy is.
Curtis Yarvin is what is considered Peter Thiel's house philosopher. He is the architect behind all of this techno oligarch stuff. He believes in something called rage,
Right.
that is reduce
Yeah.
all government employees.
Mhm.
It's everything that you're seeing now. You can go look at I believe it's the Nerdreich did a story on it. and it links to Curtis Yarvin's Substack from April 7th, 2022. It's called The Butterfly Revolution. His Substack is called Gray Mirror, and you can read in there where he says Donald Trump in 2022 did not do a good job in his first electorate of burning down the government. And I'm paraphrasing, but he did not do a good enough job of burning down the government because he's too focused on being a reality TV show president and trying to continue to get his business built, which we all knew in 2016, 17, that's what he was doing.
Yeah.
He was just trying to, he was losing, the show had been canceled. He was losing his popularity, still wanted to be the center of attention. So he decided to run for president. So when he was in office, he didn't do anything but try and make himself more and more money. And he didn't do what Curtis Yarvin had wanted him to do. Now, Curtis Yarvin said in this April 7th, 2022 article, he said, in his next chance at being the president of the United States, he will elect a CEO to do the job for him while he becomes a TV president that gives speeches and goes to events and signs documents. Yep. I mean, you can read this thing and there's about 2 paragraphs in it that will explain to you every single thing that is happening right now. More people should know who Curtis Yarvin is.
Ginger,
he's also
do you
known
have
as
a link
Mencius
to any
Moldbug.
of that? Can you put it in our chat? Do you have a link or anything?
Let's see if I can.
And
Thank you all very much. I love Tesla.
Yeah, right.
Tesla.
Tesla. Oh
Wait,
my
wait,
Just
God.
like Ginger Billy.
Yeah, just like the Ginger Billy. That's my people right there.
What is this timeline?
I just want you to know, AG, that if Tony doesn't bust your balls, then that means he doesn't like you. If he's
That is
busting
my
your balls,
favorite right there.
he fucking
Oh
loves
my
you.
God.
Okay, so
That's his
Thank you
love
all very
language
much.
for sure.
I love Tesla.
no, and he
Oh
busts,
my God.
he busts fucking Boston Brian's balls. Boston Brian was on fire today. He was hilarious. He grabbed his microphone. He got really close. He's like, "Really? You want to bring it on? You want to fight?" It was so great. It was so great today. I loved it. And well, that's the kind of okay. Guess what?
Today, who's gonna win?
Who's Boston Brian? I love this, and I call it righteous indignation. Right? People who are standing up, people who are doing these protests, the way Jasmine Crockett talks, the way AOC and fucking Raskin and all these people, how the way they attack, and they attack with the correct words and in a short clip. You know what I mean? Like I like that it's almost clickbait. You know what I mean? Guess what? We've needed this for a long time. And when you capitulate like fucking Schumer did, I was fucking spitting nails.
Yeah.
I got phone calls, people in tears about what the fuck is going on. I won't name any names. You know.
Yeah.
But that's the point, right?
Yeah.
Is that like the left needs to grow a spine and the left needs to stand up. And I've said this before. When I first started making this channel, like I speak a language, it's trailer park. That's how I grew up. And so a lot of Trump supporters would come through my channel and they'd talk some shit and I'd talk shit back to them and it would surprise them because, you wouldn't come in. There's no liberal tears here, and, they come in and you're an idiot. Well, you're a fucking idiot, and they, oh, wait. And we had conversations where Trump supporters would, and still to this day, I still have a couple that'll come through my chat and they'll talk to me and stuff. And I realized something during that time, and that is the left uses too many words. The left constantly tries to explain everything with facts. You were talking about the economy earlier, right? So if you ask me, how good was Joe Biden's economy? I'm going to point towards, how did inflation do? How did the unemployment rate do? What happened to global trade? What happened in Taiwan with the semiconductor production? Too many words, right?
Yeah, too many words.
You've got to realize, my boss used to say all the time, he used to say, these people communicate in 3 short grunts.
Yes.
Every single chant they have, lock her up 4 more years. Every
Yeah.
one of them are three short grunts every single time. So if the left ever wants to figure out how to, reach these people that Trump was able to reach, they got to learn how to distill it down into a smaller, easier to digest form, or else
Yes,
they're
they
never
gotta
going to get
chew
them.
it up.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
we have
Yep,
three
like a
words.
baby bird.
We have
Yeah,
three
that's right.
words. We have three words here at 21st Century Suffragettes, and it's this. Oh, well, Tony's not ready. I tried to get him fucking ready. Fucking A. Bad timing. Three words.
I liked it.
And we do it. We play this. We try to play it at least once a show, and everybody dances.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
I put that article in the chat
Really?
there for you.
Really?
Thank you,
You can't
Johnny, the
find
quicker
it?
fucker upper.
Fuck Donald Trump.
Here we go.
Fuck Donald Trump. 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 Fuck Donald Trump.
See, we got to do that at least. You love him so
God.
See, that's why we have fun here, because we're just like, if
Mm-hmm.
we didn't have fun, we'd fucking be pulling our hair out one piece at a time.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's what they want you to do. That's what they want you to do. They want you to be
And-
apathetic. They want you to be
Yeah.
beat down. They want you to cry. They want to take your joy,
Yep,
Nah,
that's a
fuck that.
negative. Fuck that. We're not doing it here. So
Yep.
No.
if you want that kind of drama, you can go somewhere else. But I'll tell you what, we have a good time here at 21st Century Suffragettes. And thank you again for joining us. And
Mhm.
I love my new favorite is Cliff Cash comedy.
Yes.
Okay,
I've been
so-
watching him.
I am adoring him. We saw him on Sons of Liberty.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's very easy on the eyes. I
It
might
will-
add,
well,
which
I have
doesn't
my-
hurt at all.
I like my mark, but yeah.
yeah. Yeah. We're
I like the
you know,
southern sass. So
Yeah. And I love it when, people come on here and say, oh, it's the wine box dildo lesbian party. And we're like, no, we're all married, you fucking idiots. You fucking throw our goddamn wedding rings up like you assholes. And we're all married to men, you fucking
Yeah.
idiots.
Imagine
on
that,
in,
all of
trolls.
us lesbians married
on
to
in,
men. Oh
trolls.
my God.
Let's be
What's
honest.
that coming
It's
By the way,
wishful
nothing
thinking.
wrong.
It's
it's
wishful thinking.
Yeah.
Yes, and there's nothing wrong with being a lesbian, by the way.
No, we
Yeah,
no,
no.
no,
You
we
just
love
can't
our,
be a lesbian married to a man.
Turns
I don't
out.
think.
we love our LGBTQ community.
I don't
In
think
fact,
that would work.
Yes.
And we have a lot of fans in that area. So I want
Yes.
to play this Cliff Cash
Oh,
video
he's funny.
where he gets a fucking knife pulled on him while he's live on the streets
Yes.
in DC. And he's like, this is what I call
This is-
again, I love the look on his face. I love what he says. He's like,
Did you see what I commented on that video?
No, I don't know.
Look at that face.
I damn sure did.
It says, get up, stand up for your rights. Is that the one? No. Okay,
No.
I don't
Really?
know, Benny.
On this video that you're going to play, I
Okay.
left a comment on there.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know.
I love that
I'm-
hat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my grandpa
Love
killed
that hat.
Nazis. Oh my God. I so
Yeah.
want one.
So do I.
And red hats, they're going to be.
So do I.
As soon as you
Yeah.
see a
Yeah.
red hat, you're going to think, oh God. And then you read it and you're like, oh yeah, I love you. Take
This is
it
really
back. Take back the red hats. Take back our flag. Take
Yeah.
back our
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
patriot. Yeah. Our patriotism. Go ahead
Yeah,
and
they
play
don't
that.
claim democracy or this
No.
country anymore as theirs. They just don't. They've lost that right.
100%. All right, let's go.
Because the Heritage Foundation.
And by the way,
are
wait, hold
the
up, hold up.
architects of Project.
I want you to watch his eyes. He sees this guy coming.
Yeah,
Watches it. He
that's
looks at
being
him.
called aware of your surroundings.
Yep.
He looks
See?
at him three,
Spatial
four
awareness.
fucking times.
Yep.
3 or 4 fucking times before he walks up and gets close. I just want you to watch his eyeballs. Go ahead.
Project 2025. And as much as we're all pissed off and distracted and focused on the details of what is happening, let me tell you this. What Heritage Foundation is doing, they are the wrecking ball. Everything that's happening is their script. So I know you hate Doge. Doge is happening because of the Heritage Foundation. Project 2025 is the literal blueprint for the takedown of democracy. And that's not hyperbole. They basically fucking say it. Donald Trump pretended that he didn't know what the Heritage Foundation was or what Project 2025 was. And as soon as he got into office, he got 9 of the fuckers working for him. His dumbass press secretary was in the training videos. Okay?
2,
This is the blueprint
3,
for the takedown of democracy. We're going to be there at
4.
12 noon. What you doing? You pulling a knife on me? You think I don't got one too, big boy? You better be real fucking careful whose door you knock on, son. Because I will fucking answer you.
Yeah. Fucking A.
Yeah. Walking away is the right fucking thing to do. Don't you ever do
That's
that
right.
shit to me again. I will put you the fuck down.
I'll put you the fuck down.
Yeah.
Everybody's tough until somebody's clearly not scared, huh, motherfucker?
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Talking to you, boy.
I tell them all the time.
Pull a knife on me again,
I got a
boy.
magazine with 10 presents for you,
fuck you up.
sitting right inside my fucking
I
nightstand.
will end you, motherfucker. You don't know me, but you can get to know me now. Pull a knife on me again. Pull a knife on
Walk
me again,
away.
bitch. Yeah, walk away like a fucking coward, like your cult leader. You fucking Nazi pussy. Fuck you, Nazi. Come see me anytime.
It's a man after my own heart.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
Just had a dude walk up with a knife, waving it at me. I got a pair of brass knuckles in both my pockets and a knife in my back pocket. And I won't back down from that motherfucker or
right.
any other motherfucker. And that's, by the way, that is not what we're doing at the Heritage Foundation tomorrow.
Yeah.
I love that.
I love his
love that.
speech. His speech, he said, if you come at me and you kill me and I will fucking spit in your face and I'll call you a fucking coward and I'll fucking, and my dying fucking breath. I love his whole thing on this, you know?
Yes.
And I just go, wow, you know, when I look at this, I see a man. This is masculinity to me. This is a suffragette. Somebody standing up for people he doesn't even fucking know. Even for maggots.
Well, yeah, all of our suffragettes
Yeah.
are, and I will live on my, I will die on my feet before I'll live on my knees.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was Zapata, and I'll be damned. That's like my mantra. I will freaking die on my feet before I will live on my knees.
Yeah.
Man, that's good. I love that attitude. But a suffragette, suffragettes come in all different shades and ways. But that dude, he stood up in the moment. At the same time, he's organizing, getting people together, getting up there, making people laugh in his stand-up comedy. We got, people doing their podcasts like Angry Ginger and Cliff Cash and Cliff Schechter. Everybody's doing their podcasts, and then we got people like Mark P. and they're freaking busting his ass to get all this information out, disseminated into the different chats. And
yeah, we got people like Benny. People like Benny.
And
they
they'll
get
go
out
out
there
there
and
shout
talk.
people down.
Yeah.
Screaming, no king, no king. Tony, you got to play
No
the short. No
motherfucking
king.
kings.
No
Goddamn
king.
right. I took my crown off after Benny said that.
My beer.
I said I don't need that smoke.
You know what? Right? Listen, I don't have a problem telling these people to go fuck themselves, just like Cliff in the video. I really don't. Come at me with your bullshit, and you're going to be very sorry because it'll make you feel about this big. And then you're going to slither away. So don't waste your fucking time stepping up to me.
Yep.
Don't do it. You're not going to win.
They got, I think it's the Marines. The Marines said everybody wants to go to heaven, but nobody wants to die, and that means stand up for it, like it means a little something different, the Marines, but you can translate that to, if you love something, if you appreciate something, if you want to defend something, you got to be about it. I had a friend that when I grew up in a real bad place, and my
where
best
are you
friend growing
originally
up.
from? You're not originally from California, are you?
No, I'm from Southern California. Yeah, I grew up down near Slab City.
Oh,
Benny
okay.
knows about Slab City.
I fucking love Slab City. Are you kidding me? I rolled down there. Oh,
I lived
New
in
York
Slab
with it.
City for a little bit. It was taken from my mom when I was about like 8, 9 years old at Slab City. And I grew up in some real rough places. I grew up in Bakersfield, California for the most part. But in the worst parts. And but my friend, growing up, he's a half black kid, and his mom was affiliated with the Hells Angels. His dad was shot when he was a small child at a barbecue by gang members because he was in gang relations. And he used to say it all the time. He used to say, "Don't talk about it, be about it." And that usually was when somebody was talking some shit.
Yep.
It's like if you want to come wave a knife in my face, well, you better be willing to use it, because I got a lot to live for nowadays. I got a lot to defend. I got a lot of reasons for me to live and you not to. So, like that's, if you're going to come at me like that, if you think that this is some kind of, liberal bullshit that, oh, I don't own guns. Oh, I do. And I'm willing to protect mine. My wife, my kids, they mean everything to me. My friends, they mean everything to me. My employees, they mean everything to me.
Yeah. Should we show our gun? Should we show
I'm not allowed to wave my gun around on stream. My wife gets mad.
My husband would be upset if I didn't show it, because this is our porch.
Oh, nice.
Shotgun. So critter or human, this is the porch shotgun.
That's the porch model.
No.
They have a dining room model and a living room model.
No, I have something really, really serious I want to show you guys. This is a deadly serious. We have to listen to Dinky, and I'm sorry to put this on you. I cannot believe
my brain cells.
I know. We don't want to I hate platforming him and what he says anytime at all anymore.
This is a must watch.
But
it is a must watch.
It's so serious, and I think you guys should really listen up. And I think you guys should really. This is very serious.
Obviously, you're concerned. You're concerned about the situation in Gaza. What are the hopes now?
Oh yeah. Hold on, I need a drink.
Yeah. Oh. Diane.
I thought you were gonna play "It's All Computer."
I'm dead.
Yeah.
Oh my
That's how
God.
we're gonna go out. This is how we all gonna die. We're gonna die laughing. We're like, it's not gonna be Trump's
Can't ask for
policies.
more than that.
It's not gonna be war. It's gonna be some dumb shit he said that's just gonna cause you to die laughing.
Oh shit.
Oh my God. When I saw that today, Tony's like, I'm like, Tony, oh my God. He started to walk away. He started to walk away from the computer. And I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And he came back. And the two of us were dying laughing. And he goes, oh, we gotta fucking play that on the fucking show tonight. For sure.
Just because Dinky's hung like a shroom doesn't mean he doesn't like a Whopper.
Yeah.
And you know what? When I was looking at that, I'm like, he's a whore for the media. He's a whore for the cameras. He's a whore for the microphone.
Yeah.
He loves
Like
it.
I said,
Yeah.
in that Yarvin thing, he says it. He says he's going to be a TV president, and the CEO is going to do all the work. And when I read that, like I said, this is 2022, so this is almost 3 years ago. He wrote this shit.
Yeah.
I was like, that's spot on. That's exactly what Donald Trump wants to do. I mean, look at the ideas that Donald Trump has. They're not smart.
He thinks he's in an episode of West Wing.
Yeah, or wrestling even.
It's WD.
West Wing Wrestling.
Oh, don't give him any ideas.
Oh God! Oh my God! My visuals. Oh,
No, wait a minute. Instead of calling
That's a
it WWE,
surefire way
call it
for President Camacho. Okay.
Yep.
You know those wrestling with the thing. I mean, I have nothing against wrestlers, but I mean, and then the thing going up is I just pictured
sumo wrestling.
Dinky comes out with one of those on. Yeah.
I'm a visual thinker, y'all. This is just oh God.
Somebody who
Hulk
works
Hogan
AI,
in the
get
background.
on that picture right now. Get on Dinky in a sumo wrestler's outfit, please, with the hair and everything.
Warning! Danger! You are tampering with an alien dimensional scanner.
Please.
I'm telling you. Don't give the man any ideas. Don't do it.
No, we have a lot of good ideas here on 21st Century Suffragettes. In fact, you should see
Our chat.
Well, our chat. Yeah, our chat. These guys are fucking smart.
All of us, the
They're so fucking
encompassing
smart.
we.
And I have a t-shirt. I don't even know how many fucking nicknames there are on this t-shirt for Dinky.
Oh my God.
There are so many. Like, I don't even know how to. It's gonna be 8-point fucking print by the time.
Where's the book, Diane? Where's the book, Diane?
Because there's a new one every fucking day. So like, I'm like, I can't.
Oh, good Lord.
And so I just feel like I don't even know. I don't know how I'm gonna make this t-shirt. Like, seriously, Tony's got to get on the design because I can't do it. And
you gotta make it all the names composited together. Excuse me, makes a picture of him.
That's what I was say. Yeah,
I wanted to do that, but guess what? If you don't have the fucking full 12 by 18 frame that it's on a t-shirt, that's like the printing space, right?
Right.
You will never fit all the fucking names in. Never. Never.
You're gonna need to do a poll. The best ones stay. The best ones
stay.
stay.
Yeah, we gotta work
we'll
on
do
this.
some design.
We gotta work on this.
This is important work.
This is so important because guess what? You don't even have to have his real name on it. You just have to start reading.
Yeah.
And once
We just need to mock the shit out of him. That's just it. We need to mock him.
Yeah.
What is that one, Diane? Super. It's written on your book.
Super callous, fragile, racist, sexist, Nazi POTUS.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah,
that's what his on the shirt. That's what could be right across his last wave of hair.
Twatsy. No,
It's
Twatsy.
nice and
Get
long.
Twatsy on there.
Yeah, Twatsy's got to be on there.
Right at the part where he got his skin pulled forward, so that way his hair came up.
Cleaning out my parents' house.
Oh my God.
And I found this.
Oh no!
And
no!
On the side, I wrote,
"Nice,
super callous, fragile, racist, sexy Nazi POTUS, FU 45."
That actually would be a nice T-shirt in and of itself.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Fuck you!
yeah, fuck you, Donald Trump. We hate your ass.
Yeah.
And not even just a little. We hate you a lot.
Like a lot.
Yeah.
Like really
like
a lot.
a fucking lot.
And we know that you're going after Canada because your wife wants to fuck fucking Trudeau. I mean,
Right?
Trudeau is
It's
so
so
hot.
petty.
Oh my
His
God.
wife wants to fuck anything that
Who
has
doesn't want to fuck
more
Trudeau?
money than
He's
Donnie.
gorgeous. Stunning.
Trump Airlines,
Beautiful.
or his airlines failed, his casinos failed, his marriages failed, his mortgage failed, his university
Steak,
failed, his vodka failed, his
water.
connections
Yep.
failed.
Yeah.
Steaks.
All of his bankrupt. He's failed
Water.
at everything.
Failed at
Yeah, water. He failed at water.
Even his kids are failures. Each and every fucking one of them.
Yeah,
Oh
Mark,
my God.
Failures.
Mark Hamill posted this. He said, 364 million verdict in fraud case, 2 million charity abuse judgment, 88.3 million sexual abuse verdict, 26 sexual assault allegations, 25 million fraud settlement, 1 fake university shutdown, 1 fake charity shutdown, 1 convicted company, 5 draft deferments, 91 criminal charges, 2 impeachments, 6 bankruptcies, and 4 indictments. Really? Those are his stats. Okay,
Yep.
so like
That's your guy, MAGA.
He has
That's
over
him.
4,000 legal cases against him since 73. 4,000.
That was prior to him
getting
taking
elected.
office. in
Yeah, 2016.
2016, yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
How many cases has he been involved in since then? I want to know.
Right? I grew up in Bakersfield and I have less charges against me.
Yeah,
I'm not far. Yeah, right. I'm not far. I'm north of you by a few hours up here. I'm north of Bakersfield, and man, living anywhere in the Central Valley here, it's like, wow, dude has a rap sheet as long as this valley. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh
Yep.
my God.
Well,
Yep.
Crime after crime.
And Tony missed this, but I'm gonna have to like fucking repost this because I know he will fucking love it. Because you know Tony's a car guy, and you know we're Detroiters and cars, especially Hemis, and like Mopar car parts. Okay, so like, and it says. Sorry, but 50 years down the road, no one is going to restore a Tesla, and it's next to some badass fucking hot rod. Okay,
the insurance companies don't want to insure them.
Oh, that's amazing.
The insurance companies do not want to insure Teslas. Everybody's trying to offload them now.
They're
God,
worse
so
than the Ford Pinto.
I could be actually happy with an insurance company for a change.
Oh my God, I think
Tony,
that's
play with
hilarious.
squealing tires. I love this. That's a Charger, yeah? Yeah, it's a Charger.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's totally a Charger.
And I'm sorry.
A Pawnee Dog, huh?
Which car do you want? The Dodge
that a
Charger?
Dodge?
I'll take
Charger?
the red one, please.
It's a Charger.
Charger.
Yeah, for sure. And all I want to hear right now is squealing fucking tires, Tony. Like, I just want to hear squealing fucking tires.
It is a Dodge. That's a Charger. My ex has one.
It's yummy.
That's why he's my. I'm a Chevy guy.
I would kill myself in something like that, but
Yeah.
I'd go out in grand style.
Right?
I had a Camaro Corvette. Yeah.
My buddy Billy's got 2 of them. He's crazy. He's got 2 Mopars and they're super cool.
Yeah.
He's got a Dodge Dart
Son
and
of a
what?
The Dodge
Super
Dart.
Bee.
There's a Dodge Dart.
And a Super Bee.
Yep. Dart.
He's
Yep.
Yeah, the
the
guy who
Dodge
plays Stepping Out of Bitchin' Cars, okay?
Stepping out of bitchin' cars.
Sometimes
They are bitchin' cars.
Yeah.
Yeah,
for
I
sure.
know. I couldn't see. It was a little bitty picture. I was like, what the hell's her?
Yeah. No, I love, keep trolling them. We've got Greenland, protests in the streets in Greenland. We've got protests in the streets. I forget where. Where was it? To get
Budapest.
to get Orban
Budapest.
out. Yeah.
Budapest. There's all over the world. Really,
Oh
there's protests there.
They're showing America how to do it. That's
Right.
our example, and we have to take that example and run with it.
Yeah.
But
That's our cue, ladies and gentlemen.
They live the aftermath when you don't, so they know what's at stake.
Yeah.
That's right.
Well, and you
Well,
know
they
why?
lived
Because America, we have an entitlement program or program too. But we got a problem. We got an entitlement problem here in America. People, I've said it all the time, probably one of the more controversial ideas I have is that when you hit 18 years old, you should have to join either a Peace Corps or a Job Corps type of
Some type of
system that takes
service.
you out of
Some
the country.
kind of voluntary service. Yeah,
you can join the military if you want, or you can join Peace Corps or Job Corps and take you outside the country for 2 years to see
That's
what
right.
it's like living outside of America. Because
That's right.
like I said, I grew up about as poor as you can. You know, I grew up without any type of electricity, no running water. I mean, I didn't have a bathroom, right? Like, you know, we used to use a 5-gallon bucket. At 11 years old, I used to have to carry that bucket to a trash can in the middle of a trailer park in the middle of the night to empty it. You know, like I lived, you know, homeless underneath a bridge. I lived, you know, next to rivers, like I said, down in Slab City and stuff like that. So I've lived in some of the worst possible places that you can in America, but the reason that I'm here today and the reason I'm able to do this with you amazing people is because there were social safety nets that kept me alive. There were homeless shelters, there were food stamps, there was disability for my mother who, you know, went through emotional, sexual, physical abuse her entire life. You know, like without those safety nets, I wouldn't be here today. And people don't recognize that all of these government programs that Donald Trump and Leon are cutting, like they don't see it. It's like your computer. You don't know what runs in the background. It just turns on, you put on the camera, you jump on YouTube and you talk, right? You don't know all the programs that go on behind that screen to keep it running and make it efficient. And when you sit down at a restaurant in America, you have the ability to sit there and know this food that's coming out to me right now, for the most part, is going to be safe. And that's because of all the government programs that run in the background.
The
And people don't
regulatory
know.
agencies, all that stuff. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And people don't know when you go to these other countries, like, you know, a lot of them don't have the money, the infrastructure, the resources that we've had because of, not because of just America, but our trade partners. And when we go outside there and we see that, you actually start to realize like, oh, we have it really, really good in this country. And maybe instead of taking it for granted, maybe we should start, you know, holding up to the ideals of being the shining hill on the city.
Yeah. Shiny city on the hill. Yeah. That, you know what? That begs the question though. I got it though. Yeah. Same thing. Well, now we're a hill on the city at the moment.
We are a hill on the city.
Back around, right?
Well, Wizzy Buff is a school teacher here, so she will fucking correct your ass.
Oh, I love that. I need that. I'm from the trailer park. I need that.
I try not to do that, but no, I totally get. I mean, what I'm saying is that there is no freaking reason on earth there should be ever a billionaire until every human on the earth is housed, fed, clothed. They're in the richest nation in the world. You never should have had to experience that. And the ripple effects of having to experience that. Fortunately, you broke the mold. You stepped out of that, you know, the cycle of that, and were able to somehow, you know, rally and you, again, the social safety nets make a big difference. That little few couple $100 a month for food stamps can make the difference. You know, that the school meals, the meals at school, all these programs that they're, and this, what I just cannot understand is why these people are going, oh yeah, I'm so grateful for Elon Musk. I mean, like, what are you talking about? He's ripping you off. You're pissed at the poor dude coming across the border, thinking that the dude that is stealing your money, you don't have any, I mean, like, wow, you know, the richest person on earth stealing from us.
Not just stealing your money, but stealing your information. And information in the media world is cash
big
money.
Yeah, but they really are. They really are. I've been browbeating this person I know that lives down the street. I've known him since high school, and I've been, you know, kind of going back and forth with him. And I swear, I'm like, we went to the same high school, dude. Where it can't be that different what we learned. Yet he is caught up in it. He has no clue. My aunt, she's 90 years old. She and her entire family are MAGA. And I'm like, wait a minute, there's what, 2 school teachers, and a pilot, freaking, you know, I mean, just my aunt was a school teacher. There's just people who are, I just don't, you know, and then I had read now, I don't know if you've ever read this, AG. I don't know what we're gonna have to call you. We're gonna have to find one that's not AG. But anyway,
Because Al's a
there's one.
Gil reference, because we're all fighting over how cute and how much we.
Yeah, right. But there's a book by this guy named Galately, and he explains how people got swept up into. It's called backing, or not backing Hitler, but it's called backing. No, something like that. And it's people who actually got caught up in Nazi Germany, and how they really did. They were, the scapegoating is unfreaking believable. The way they've managed for 40 years, y'all. 40 years they've been at this. That's a long game. That's a long time.
Longer than 40 years. Longer than 40 years.
Right.
Yeah.
Longer than 40
This
years.
right
Well,
here. I'm doing an interview with this gentleman right here. This is Clay Risen. He's a New York Times journalist. This book just came out or is coming out. And I'm doing an interview with him tomorrow. And Donald Trump has connections through Roy Cohn to McCarthyism. And when you say somebody grew up with you in high school, and so that they come from the same place and should have the same general life experiences and education, that could be true. But some people are much more willing to accept fear of the other. And that is that the QAnon cult, the MAGA cult, is the most perfect cult that has ever been made. Because when people say it's a unity party, they're actually correct. They're right. Because they took the anti-vax left, the small government, hate big pharma left, the conspiratorial left, and they said, aren't you afraid? Are you afraid that they're trying to make you take these vaccines? Don't you hate that Bill Gates is trying to do all this stuff and drinking the blood of children and all that shit? And then on the other side of that, they said to the right, to the Republicans, they said, aren't you afraid that brown person's coming across the border and they're gonna Laken Riley your daughter? Aren't you afraid that they're gonna take your jobs and all your hard-earned taxes are going to them?
And going after trans people?
Fear.
Going after trans people when they're
All
zero
based
point
fear.
zero 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 0.1% of the our population. Like it's all fear based. They act like there's transvestites running all around everywhere.
It's
like
fear,
there's
but they
army
don't
of them.
understand.
It's
because that's fear of the other. It's ignorance.
Fear of the unknown. Yes.
Yep.
And
Unknown
that's
factor.
another reason why I like what if you watch his comedy, he's like, go somewhere off your street. Get off
off your road.
Get off your road. Get off your street in fucking rural America and go out there and see something other than what you are experiencing. Because guess what? He was like, wasn't he the one who was like, even if you eat good food, you know what I mean? Like, like I just had a chicken something or another, you know what I mean? Like, and he's like, I thought I was angry at everybody. All I needed was to eat. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, but I love the poking the fun and pushing it. I'm not a comedian, but
You get her situated.
I try to
she
be.
Had food. You need to do anything with the chicken.
Spiking, we can hear you, babe.
Your mic's on still, honey.
She's talking to her.
Thank you.
Talking to
No,
her.
you're right though. Bill Burr is he's that dude right now. He's that dude. Because look, people, when I say three short grunts, right? Like it don't have to just be three short grunts. There's also other ways. It's just it's a level. And Democrats forever, and the reason I never really 100% was a Democrat. I had left-leaning ideals. I've always said I didn't join gangs when I was a kid. Now I ain't about to join a gang today. Right. So I don't say I'm part of a political party. But one of the reasons that I always was a little pushed off from the left was because I came from a trailer park, and there was a real, Michelle Obama, when they go low, we go high kind of attitude. And unfortunately, that could be really condescending to certain people, especially lower middle class, blue collar people. Right. And the way that you reach people like that is through comedy, by being funny. People like Cliff Cash are really important. I've said this to Benny before. It's about lanes. Like, we should think about the Democratic Party like we think about the military. And that is, you have the Army, you have the Air Force, you have the Navy, you have the Marines. Now, each one of those groups specialize in something, but they also cross over a little bit into each other. Like, the Army has airplanes, the Navy has airplanes, the Marines have boats. Like, they each do something really important, but they also cross over and make up for the gaps in each other.
Overlap, yeah.
Yeah, so you need people that can speak to young men on the left. That's a big problem on the left. Big problem on the left is talking to young men. You need people that can speak for women's suffrage on the left. You need people that can talk about trans rights and all that stuff. One of the things I was about to say about the Red Scare is I call it the PED scare. And that is this idea that transgender people are grooming your children and stuff.
Yeah.
So you take something like the Epstein list, you can quote me on this one. You're going to see probably here in the near future where they're going to start accusing people of being on that list without ever providing evidence. That's what happened during the Red Scare.
Yeah, that's right.
Right.
So we
It's
have a
the whole-
caller.
yes.
We have a caller. I don't know if you know Angry Ginger. We have people who can call into our show. We have a phone number. And our first caller, as usual, is Mark P, who's
Hi, Mark P.
engaged to Elizabeth. So yes. And so Mark P,
Mizzy.
go ahead. We call him Wizzy and Mark, so we call him Mizzy now together. Anyway.
Hey, Angry Ginger, it's a pleasure to meet you. Thanks for joining the panel tonight.
Thank you.
I want to go back to what Wizzy was talking about earlier. Talking that conversation that she's been having with her friend. We're approaching, I guess, the 2-month mark of Dinky reassuming that White House. I have a question for the maggots. It's like, well, how are things working out thus far? We're almost 2 months in. Things any better for you? Are costs lower? I mean, is life better for you?
Nothing's hit yet, I think, Mark. That's the main thing. Is I think that a lot of it hasn't really trickled down, so to speak, yet.
Well,
it's going to be a few more months,
right? Eggs haven't gotten any cheaper.
That's for sure. That's for
rent
sure.
hasn't gotten any cheaper. Just overall costs of things haven't gotten any cheaper. In fact, well,
gas has gone up. We're at war basically. With the whole
we're starting new
world.
wars. Yeah, we're starting new wars.
But culturally, if you like Angry Ginger was saying, I think, Mark, and I kind of want to. I think you're right on too. I think that they're not realizing it yet, but once they do, that's going to hit them first because of the socioeconomics of the situation.
Yep.
So they are going to hit it. They're going to feel it probably before your average middle class person. So you've got a point. It's probably going to take a little bit longer for that stuff to really start to affect them strongly.
Yeah.
That $300 per person food stamps isn't going to last very long if they even still get them.
And you're even hoping that. So there's obviously a different a portion of MAGA, right? You've got conservatives that said they couldn't vote for a Democrat, so they voted for Trump. You got people that are politically illiterate that said, I just didn't have the time to do research, or I didn't know this about this person, or that I didn't know he was going to do this, right? And then you have MAGA cult members, which are people that I guarantee you it doesn't matter. You can go for 4 years, and at the end of 4 years, they'll be still saying Donald Trump just needed more time to fix the economy. So certain people are going to realize that other people aren't.
Those people are immovable. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Mark, thank you so much for calling in, brother. We love you.
Yeah, thank you all. And again, Angry Ginger, pleasure to have you on with us. Thank you all. Love you all, and especially Miss Wizzy there.
I know.
Especially with the...
I know.
Thank you.
Oh, my God, Tony.
Come on, Tony.
I just like that as Lizzie and Wizzy. That's great.
Yeah. And honestly, I grew up in a middle class family, but my friend, I think he grew up in a middle class family too. It was that we went to the same high school. Whatever his life story and my life story, they may have taken different directions, but I've had my struggles. I mean, I kid you not. You just wouldn't believe the things that's happened. I've got a book to write. Let's put it that way. But I did go back and get my degree. I'm a social sciences teacher, so I teach history, geography, political science, economics. This has been from the beginning of this country. This is a bunch of merchants that really planned to separate from the King of England back in the 1600s. They already had that plan. That was their ultimate goal, was to separate from England. And so that merchant class, it just does not want to let go of power. It has been a class struggle since. It is a class struggle. And again, I'll return. There should be not one billionaire until everyone is fed, everyone is housed. And the thing is, these assholes shoot themselves in the foot. They shoot themselves in the foot. Who's going to buy their shit if there's nobody with any money to buy their shit?
That's true. It's so true. It's so true. And I love that Tesla stocks are down 97 fucking % in like Germany or like wherever. I'm seeing outrageous numbers from around the world that nobody is gonna fucking. That's why he's fucking crying the blues. Oh yeah, here you go. Here you go. Yeah, Tesla Cybertruck made in USA, $100,000, the most American-made vehicle. The panels just fell off, and there is no frame. It's just plastic covered by steel, panel. They're literally falling off. And Tony goes, I guarantee they use some cheap ass fucking glue, and it sits in the sun, and the panel just goes and falls the fuck
slides
off.
right off.
I guarantee that's what he's like. Really? You want to ride around in that death fucking mobile?
$100,000 for that,
and no insurance. And in California, you have to have auto insurance.
How much was the
to drive
Pinto?
it.
By the way, how much was the shittiest car ever made? The Pinto, back in the 80s, 60s. You know what I mean? Like how much? It was what, $3,000? Like it wasn't even. Maybe $2,000 for a Pinto. I remember my buddy had one, and it was
500.
No. Okay, this is Benny's No King video, which I keep requesting. So let's just play it. If you guys,
I played it before you guys did. What?
Tony's actually gonna play it.
Oh wait, we have a caller. Hold on, we have a caller. We don't know who it is.
Crystal.
Crystal. Are you Crystal NYC? Hello?
Yes, I am Diane.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, honey. Go ahead.
All right. We just for a little bit of levity, and this is specifically to Diane and Tony. No offense to anybody else, because I love everybody here. But tonight, this evening, at Architectural Digestion, we've got your Y-class shoe, your epic self bunnies, and some cat hair in our shitty house. And I'd love to stay in just to see you guys. That was hilarious. And thank you so much for that. Okay, I'm done.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you for calling in, sweetie. So if you don't know, Angry Ginger, Tony and I was up late. I don't know. We were drinking and Tony was playing video games over here on his computer, and I was watching videos. And I got some Architectural Digest thing where it's like it's open door. Okay. And it's rich people, and they open their door and they take you through it's like cribs for white people. Okay. So I'm fucking dying laughing. And I'm like, I pause it and I'm like, welcome to our shitty house. Okay. And so Tony and I did a 45-minute fucking video at 1:00 in the morning, walking around her house, and I would go from housewives voice, like housewives, okay, I like, oh my god, like housewives voice, to Sam Kinison in about 2 seconds. And it was so funny.
It was the best house tour I ever took in my whole life.
I don't think you'll ever hear the words, I went from housewife to Sam Kinison in 2 seconds ever again in your life.
Anywhere else. Anywhere, no.
Just want to live.
Right?
Oh, that's amazing.
It was really funny. And you know how like everybody's house is super clean and pristine when they walk through it? I'm like, oh, look, you're in my kitchen and here's a full sink of fucking dirty dishes.
Dude, you might be onto something. That's real shit.
Yeah.
Well, that's another thing we wanted to start is like Real Housewives. You want to talk about Real Housewives? I had no makeup on. I'm in my husband's fucking robe, which is 10 times too fucking big for me. And I'm wearing my slippers. and I'm walking around the house. I have a beer in my fucking hand. And I'm just like, oh my God. Oh my God. Welcome to our shitty house. As soon as you walk in, there's a cat box because we can't figure out how to get the cats to stop shitting in the fucking corner.
Warning, danger, danger.
You see, this is what I'm talking about, though. This is what I was saying before when we were talking. Like, this is what people need to see. Like, specifically, left-wing people need to see real people. When we talk about the enemy within, when we talk about you guys, we talk about my show. Like, this is what the left is missing, is people that are capable of laughing, having a good time, sometimes saying something that may or may not offend somebody, like being able to show other people that the left as well can reach out. And if you just make that reality TV shows, I think you can save America.
And even like watching that video back, I'm sorry, Wizzy, even watching that video back, I'm like, I didn't realize it was that funny. Sorry, go ahead.
It sounds amazing.
The right wing is so homogenous. They're all a bunch of white men.
Yeah,
so
they're this.
stiff.
Yeah. They're stuck together like glue. Yep.
Yes, and so easy for them, whereas we're just everybody else.
Yeah, we're this.
Everybody
we're all
else.
over.
Yes.
Yep.
We're all over the place, but that's our strength, really. If we got to cap on our strengths. We got to capitalize on. Like our strength is our diversity.
Mm-hmm.
We say that, but we need to really live that.
Yep.
You know what I mean? That's it's one thing to say, it's another thing to live it. Like I have friends from so many different walks of life. I know people who are not pretty wealthy, and I know people who are freaking homeless. It matters not to me. Humans are humans, and circumstances are circumstances. So we all need to reach out and beyond our comfort zone. If you're white and you don't know a lot of brown people, get to know some brown people. If you're brown and you don't know a lot of white people, get to know some white people. Let's not let them tear us apart, because that's how they win. That's what they're trying to do.
And understand that other people have different ways of thinking, and they're not going to always agree with you 100%. That's one of the biggest problems on the left. Is like you said, that we are this. Like I say before, like the right is stuck together like glue. The left is always separated by certain small things that sometimes seem bigger than they actually are. And oftentimes, even in my own chat, I'll see people that do agree on the very fundamentals of what they believe, but they'll have one small argument. And the next thing I know, I see them going, I'll never watch this channel again.
Right.
You're not going to keep this person from saying this to me. Then I'm out of here. And that's the left for you, is that like the left is passionate. The left is empathetic. The left wants people to care like to the nines. Like it's the most important thing ever. But you can't care like that if you don't have empathy for a person having a disagreement with you. So,
and now the right, I'm sorry, now the right is turning empathy. Their empathy is a sin. They are literally saying it out fucking loud, like empathy is a sin. Mm-hmm. Oh, really? Well, cheating on your wife is not a fucking sin. Killing somebody is not a sin. You know what I mean? But empathy is a sin. Giving a fuck about somebody else is a sin. Mm-hmm. Really? You guys have really keep stepping on those fucking rakes, asshole.
Well, you know why? Because then they can bomb Yemen. They can bomb Yemen, and it's like you say,
they can dehumanize people.
Yeah, I said last night, I said, hey, man, my whole family is military. My grandfather was 30 plus years in the army. I understand the need for defense. I understand a need to, protect your interests and stuff. But when you start dropping bombs indiscriminately on people just because somebody's threatening your supply line, and you take out women, you take out children, you take out non-combatants, I'm like, I can't get with that. I can't defend that. And when you tell somebody, well, empathy is a sin, or you convince people that feeling that way is a problem, then you start to convince people that people like myself or yourself feeling empathy for those people are actually in the wrong.
Right. And you also, that's dehumanization 101. If they can dehumanize the poor, they can dehumanize the infirm, the sick, the mentally ill, they dehumanize brown people and black people. They've just dehumanization generally. Anytime someone tries to get you to hate another human being for whatever reason, unless they're a damn Twatsy. Honestly, and I really don't agree with like extermination of Twatsies either. I just believe they should all shut the hell up and go away. But I really
Go back in
honestly,
your Nazi closets.
right? Go back in your Nazi closets. Go. Yeah, exactly.
Can we?
Yeah,
And
the
by the
Can we
way,
Nazi
send?
closet.
I just
Can
want
we
you,
send?
go ahead,
Can we
Benny.
send them to? Can we send them to the island of Twatsi Misfit
Yeah,
Toys?
Swastika Island.
Twatsama.
No, wait,
What's
we're
Yeah.
gonna send them to Epstein's Island.
Yeah, there you go.
You can go
It's free,
sit
right?
there and do whatever to each other. Because I seriously
Yeah.
think that they're the most fucking sexually repressed fucking people.
Oh
When
my
Grindr
God.
breaks down twice in Wisconsin.
Ooh.
Oh
Because
my
there's
God.
a problem when the Republican goddamn convention goes there. And by the way, while this motherfucker is bombing Yemen, this is what he tweets, right?
I wish I knew how to
Oh
quit
boy.
I just won the golf club championship. Probably my last at Trump International Golf Club in Palm Beach County, Florida. Such a great honor.
This is also about the storms.
The awards dinner is tonight at the club. I want to thank the wonderful golf staff and all the many fantastic golfers that participated in the
Not event.
He's our own little Kim Jong Un.
Such
He's like, I made 18 hole-in-ones.
Such fun.
Yes.
God damn that
meanwhile,
son of a
you know,
bitch.
half, meanwhile, half-mile-wide tornadoes are ripping through the south.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And imagine if Biden made that tweet. Imagine if
Go
while
fucking.
those hurricanes were ravaging Florida, Biden said, "Oh,
I
just so you
won
guys
my
know, today
golf
I
club."
won a golf
Yeah.
championship."
And I went for a spin in my Corvette.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Cut down 2 sets of
Hey.
stairs.
How,
Yeah, right.
how do you think those people who all voted for Trump, whose houses were just leveled by hurricanes or tornadoes,
Mm-hmm.
how do you think they all feel that
Where's-
no FEMA's going to show up?
Yeah, is FEMA going to show up? Is FEMA going to come around and pass out food and water?
Did they doge it yet? Did they bulldoze it yet?
They bulldoze?
Yes, yes, they did. Everybody here in this area that suffered from Helene has been their funding has been revoked. So these are people who are in temporary housing because their houses are destroyed. He
Yeah.
just took away all the funding for it. They're SOL.
Now they have nowhere to live.
Yeah, can't go back home.
Well, make sure that they remember who they voted for.
Absolutely, every day.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the
And it's
crazy thing
sad.
about that is that we said that, like most of us aren't affected by these things. I'm not voting for Kamala for me. I'm voting for Kamala for you.
Right.
Can you
Did I
imagine, you guys, if she was our president right now? How fucking
Oh my God.
awesome everything would be? And now it's a fucking shitstorm. We got a call coming in.
Call
We
from
wouldn't
Super
be
Saint.
here. We wouldn't
Yeah.
be here.
Super Saint, thanks for calling in, honey. Go ahead.
Hey, I just wanted to let people know that we need to start getting local in our communities. And there's Christopher Goldsmith. He's the founder of Task Force Butler that looked into
Task Force
extremist
Butler.
groups. But he also has started. He's put on he's also with the Veterans Fighting Fascism organization. And if you go onto the veteransfightingfascism.org website, it gives you step-by-step how to start an anti-fascist book club in your community. And it gives very detailed instructions on how, step-by-step, to go about it and what books on the, book list that he recommends. And it's very detailed. They spend a lot of time putting this together and how to go about that. But it's very resourceful and very detailed. And so it's if you go to veteransfightingfascism.org, it's a great resource. So I just thought I'd call and let people know how to start in their communities and building networks, and also, being locally active, and doing it in a safe way to start getting communities building unity together and fighting this fascism together. So just thought I'd let y'all know.
No, thank
And I
you
love
so
y'all.
much, Super State, because we have
Yeah,
been.
thank
Thank you, honey, and we're gonna hang up now.
Okay.
This is what we've been trying to do on our show. Instead of sitting around bitching and complaining and worrying, right? We've been promoting all of the protests and how to protest with your dollars and goods unite us. And you know what I mean? Like these things where it shows you, don't spend money at Target, spend money at fucking Costco, because guess what? Target's a fucking piece of shit. And same thing with Walmart and all this bullshit. In Toyota, giving money to the Republican Party. Fuck all of these people. We are protesting with our fucking dollars. And this is what I wanted to do, kind of collect all this information in one place instead of sitting around we're just regular people. We're not journalists. I'm a fucking artist and a musician. We have a dog trainer, an ex-teacher, an ex-cop. And so it's like, we're going, instead of going, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? This is what we're going to do. We're going to collect the information and we're going to try to put it out here. And so if you guys find anything out there, new protests or new something that pops up, you tell us. And tell us through Blue Sky. Tell us through our email at 21st Century Suffragettes at gmail.com. We'll spread it around.
I'm putting a link in the chat.
Yeah.
It's knowing your rights if you're going to protest. You have certain rights, like you don't need a permit. In most cases, you can protest right along the sidewalk as long as you're not obstructing, et cetera, et cetera. So I'm going to put that link in the chat in case anybody needs to know that. And also, there's a thing one girl put out. I thought it was very well said. She said, if you're a Christian and you want to have the homeless people cleaned up off your street, I'm a big advocate for the homeless. That's why I'm really. She says, if you want the homeless people cleaned up off your street, as they say, but you don't want to provide them with the food. If you want them removed from your street, but you don't want to provide them with the food, the shelter, and all the things they need to survive, then essentially you're asking for them to be exterminated.
56 Nick Rich.
To die.
We have a
And that's
call.
what's
We have
wrong.
a call right now. It's 56 Nick Rich on the phone.
Hey.
56, what's
Hey,
up?
how you doing, ladies? And so glad to hear everybody there in the USA. How y'all doing?
We're doing it fabulous. How you doing, bro?
Oh, I'm doing fantastic. You know what? Today was the first time I've ever seen one of them cyber trucks. It was leaving the liquor store as I was leaving, and I had to laugh, and I had to make the old two-finger salute, and all the people in the neighborhood did the same with me.
Keep shaming
Right
these
on.
people who drive those fucking swastikars. Go ahead.
Oh, absolutely. Hey, this is all I wanted to say was I love you ladies. I got to go. And everybody else, phone in. It's been fun. Bye-bye.
Bye, 56.
Bye-bye. Bye, Nick. Slava Ukraine.
He's so much fun. He's so much fun. This is why we
Slava
love
Ukraine.
the call-in thing.
The one and only Super 56 Nick Rich.
So Tony, go to my my channel and go to chats and then go to Spykin, because Spykin shared a video with me. Go to my channel on 21st Century, go to chats, and then go to Spykin. She's at the top of the fucking list.
Right there.
I can't repost it. So, yeah, Cybertruck Hunters is a TikTok account where people post videos of Cybertruck trolling.
Oh,
when
God.
they find a Cybertruck, they stop behind them to project anti-Musk and anti-Cybertruck messages onto its tailgate.
Yeah. Yeah.
Those are funny. Those are funny.
Okay,
Oh my
Tony,
God.
all right, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna go back. Okay, ready? I'm gonna go back again because oh my God! And you go to here. You go here at the chat. It says Spykin at the top.
I can't log into your account.
Why?
Resend it.
Oh, for fuck's sake! So this is how we roll. It's so funny. It's so funny. Anyway, apparently the Cybertruck's tailgate works as a great projector screen sound on.
Yeah, it does.
So, okay,
It's amazing.
I don't know how to do it. There's no sharing. Like, I don't know how to do it.
I think I've got that one
Spy
somewhere.
Kid,
Anyway, it's hilarious.
Put it on our channel, not in a chat, so Tony can find it. Because
If I can find it.
I don't know.
It is
how else.
funny. Oh, it's so
And
good.
I know I love this shit. Troll the fuck out of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the way you make a difference.
Shame
Is there?
and
It's crazy,
embarrassment.
but it's true. Like
It's true.
the more that you make people feel uncomfortable about purchasing that vehicle, the less they'll purchase that vehicle, the less popular it becomes, the less money that Elon Musk has. I know it sounds crazy because like this is 2025. It's not, 1964 anymore. So, definitely some of the stuff we did during the civil rights movement can still be very important. But one of the problems with the left is that they've never caught up. You got Chuck fucking Schumer out there talking like it's 1994.
Oh my God.
Like, oh, well, hey,
I
if
want
you
to
shut on.
fucking bitch slap him and tell him to snap out of it.
Yeah.
No,
and
I
he
tell him
won't.
to just get out of it.
No.
Yeah.
We have a sign at the border from between Michigan and Canada that says, quote unquote, no Teslas allowed.
Oh no,
man.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Make them feel uncomfortable. Make them feel unwanted, And at the same time, I think it's great that they're buying electric vehicles.
Fucking Tesla,
Yes.
I
Yes.
love it.
It's like
left.
I think it's great that they're buying these electric vehicles and fighting climate change, and at the same time, they're also getting shit on for it. It's like win-win. It's like make this liberal cry more by buying those electric vehicles, please.
Yes.
Well, and you know what the funny thing is too is that more people who are green and recycle and everything want to buy an electric car, but at least now everybody's making one. They have a fucking electric vehicle in everything now. But back in 2008, he was the only electric car on the market. Oh my God. Okay, we can't play the sound because we'll get a copyright strike.
Copyright. Don't play music. Yeah. I know about that.
Okay, yeah. Well, I do it all the time because on my music channel, when I cover music and sing and play guitar, they literally give me my set list all the way back. Every fucking song that
there's
I
like
play.
16 of them. Yeah.
Oh, there's 40 because I play for 4 hours and I play 40 songs. Yeah. So, I love this, you guys. I love
It's
the
perfect.
Musk with the SS. Oh my God. This is epic trolling. I want
Hey,
more.
look at how perfect it is.
I want more. Tesla Cybertruck. Yeah. The most recalled truck in 2024.
It's perfect. The way it's set up and everything, it looks nice. It's smooth.
Is that really on there? Or is
Yes, it's a projection. Somebody's
Yeah,
using
so
a
it's a-
projector.
Benny Loco, they get behind him in a car and they actually project it from the car behind him onto the back of it. It's hilarious.
Oh, shit.
But that's how good it is that you ask yourself, is it real? Like, that's how well done that is.
Yes.
I think
That's
it's even
crazy.
funnier that it's a person in a Lamborghini doing that to a Cybertruck.
I think it's even more hilarious, seriously, because you cannot drive it in the state. You have to have insurance to drive in the state of California.
Yep.
And
And they
insurance
will-
companies won't fucking insure them anymore because they're such a total fucking piece of shit wreck.
Yes, and so people are like left and right trying to offload them everywhere. Oh, it's hilarious.
Tony, do you remember the
Dude,
video?
minds. This will not stand. You know, this aggression will not stand, man.
Send them all to the red states where they love Elon.
They love electric
And his
vehicles
car.
all of a sudden.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
And
and
all
they
of a
still,
sudden-
but they still require insurance on a vehicle.
Yeah, right.
Tony, do you remember the video that we were watching of this guy who like bought a Tesla Cybertruck and like literally took his pinky finger and pulled off the whole fucking trim off of it? Do you remember who that guy was?
Oh,
He like
God.
tests shit out. You know what I mean? Like he'll buy shit
Yeah.
and test it out and be like, you know, and give his whatevers. And then he just like he destroys the shit. It's like that one show when they're like, you know,
Yeah.
I forgot the scientists. There's
Yes.
two scientists
Oh,
and they would test
Mythbusters.
theories out.
Mythbusters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's like the Mythbusters of fucking of like cars and stuff. And he fucked up this Tesla. And then he brings it fucking back to we played it on the show ages ago. He brings it back. It's all fucked up. Back to the fucking Tesla dealership.
Tesla.
Tesla.
dealership.
I can't
Yeah.
help it. I can't help
Tesla.
it. I can't help it.
Come get your red hot Tesla here.
He fucks it up epically and then brings it back.
Oh man.
I love this shit. Like, keep going. Keep digging. Keep
Oh
sticking your
my
finger
Lord.
in where it hurts. Because they are such cowards and they're so fragile and they're such pussy ass fucking bitches that, you know, you say one little tiny fucking thing and
Say they're weird.
crying.
Say they're weird. Yep.
They lost their shit over being called weird.
I made this. I did it by hand and I etched it out and then burned it with a wood burner. Yes. Pussy ass bitch. Thank you, Chrissy Teigen. We love you, babe.
And they all look like orange spark blossoms, man. They all look like orange freaking skid marks too. It's just hilarious, man. It's like they get their hair done, they get their face orange or brown or whatever the hell it is for having it up his ass. It's just hilarious. Good grief.
I believe
I'm
it's
gonna
called
laugh if
burnt
we have all
orange.
these people in MAGA hats that have dyed that bleached their hair and they got this orange shit, you know. Oh my god.
I say burnt umber.
Burnt
Yeah,
umber.
right?
There we go.
Right?
Yeah.
Sepia.
Has the whole world gone crazy?
Oh.
Yes. The whole world has gone crazy. And we're just caught in the reality TV show of Dinky. You know,
Yep.
we were talking about the other day, if Dinky was taken out and Putin and Kim Jong-un and
Putin, she where?
no wait.
Him putting what? She wait. There's something in that. I'll figure it out. Okay, anyway, sorry.
Putin ping.
What? Kim Jong she.
Putin ping and she.
Dinky.
Yeah,
I said
something.
Dinky. Wait, hold on. I said Dinky,
Putin ping and she.
Him Putin she somewhere. Putin Jong.
All those motherfuckers.
Stop it. You guys are fucking killing me right now. So Dinky put his thing in Putin, and then Putin put his thing in fucking Kim Jong-un, and then Kim Jong-un put his thing in fucking Xi Jinping or fucking what's that?
Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, yeah.
Winnie the Pooh.
And then
yeah.
what's his name? The last asshole from fucking like Netanyahu.
Are we playing Dictator Caterpillar?
Yeah. Yes. Dictator Caterpillar.
Yes.
And you've got
Dictator human
Orban
centipede.
That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Yeah.
Bolsonaro. And yeah, so yes, it's definitely what's that movie where they Centipede. Yeah,
Centipede.
Human centipede. Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Oh
need
my
that.
God.
We need that on a shirt.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
that's
Dictator
amazing.
centipede.
That's $1 million idea right there.
We need.
Oh my God.
We need that on a shirt.
Although I'm not sure
Yeah.
how. I mean, I'm not sure you can get that in anything.
It's like
well, he's gonna have to be
wait,
the
wait.
head, right? He's
It's
gonna
like
have to be all the way on the front.
Yeah, it's
Just
like
the
we all know he's a bottom bitch. Okay,
Yeah.
he is a bottom bitch.
it's like
We all know.
Putin shits in Dinky's mouth, and then Dinky shits in everybody. You know what I mean? Like on down.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Oh my
Well, they've all
God.
looked like they've done it already.
And at the bottom, it's Marjorie Taylor Greene.
She's bringing up the rear.
She'll give them all measles. It'll be great.
You
yeah, they
Lauren
can all
Boebert's
go
on
have a
the side
measles
giving somebody
party.
a hand job.
Fucking
Yeah, right?
piece
Oh my
of shit.
God.
Hey,
Jesus
by the way,
Christ.
She's
Don't
the
have a measles
fluffer.
Wait,
Bobo's
She's the fluffer.
I'm just wondering, Nancy Mace, man, she's like the only dude in the ladies' room. I'm telling you.
Nancy Mace is the genital inspector. She has to make sure everybody's properly equipped.
Vagina.
Then they go to Bobo for a little fluff.
Vagina.
Wait.
And then they got to go be inspected by Nancy Mace.
Wait a minute.
Nancy
wait
Mace.
A minute.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. You guys have to realize, my old partner from HBL Radio Nation, Brian Gallagher, is literal cousins with the dude that she jacked off in the goddamn fucking yes. He goes to fucking family reunions and they're all busting his balls. And they're a big fucking Irish family, and they're all like, "Is this you, bro? Is this you? You got your fucking hand, and she's got her hand in like hands."
Beetlejuice.
Yes.
6 degrees to a Lauren Boebert hand job.
6 degrees
God.
high job. I even called into the Stephanie Miller show, and I told him about that, and on like on Thanksgiving, like after it happened, and they were
God.
"Oh my God, how fucking funny!"
Jesus.
And I just no, seriously, he's
Oh,
like, "That's
man.
my fucking cousin." You can go back to the HBL Radio Nation show and see it. He's like, "That's my fucking
That's my cousin."
and he knows he grew up with him. Yes. 6 degrees of separation hand job.
Well, we know what type of girls his cousin likes now.
Just checking out his soda straw.
Kid Rock's girlfriend.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah. Let's hope those two don't have a child. All right.
What about an unholy union? Good grief.
Oh, and Bobo wants to talk about decorum. Bitch, please. Don't even talk about decorum. When you're flashing your tits, flipping people off, and giving a dude a fucking hand job, you can really fucking stuff it up your ass with your fucking decorum.
Yep.
Oh my
Republican
God.
family values.
Yeah, really.
Same thing with
That's
MTG. MTG's fucking her trainer, fucking some weirdo guru, fucking I don't know. I don't know. What do you call it? What's the tantric sex fucking thing?
Oh yeah.
Oh
Sting.
my God.
They got some Sting in there.
And I'm like, jeez, bitch.
Sound more like tarantulas.
Can you slow your roll before you talk about ethics, decorum, proper fucking behavior? How proper was your behavior? How proper was your fucking behavior when you were accosting David Hogg on the fucking street going, "You got a gun, I got a gun, I got a gun, and I'm gonna shoot you right now in the street." Fuck you, you fucking fat fucking cunt. You build
To
bad,
me, they are all just the biggest group of castrated. No penis. No dick.
Bleach blonde butch body.
The thing is that they've got us as being okay. They look at it this way too. It's like Ingrid Ginger was saying. It's very black and white. They're the boys and we're the girls. They're the masculine. We're the effeminate. It really is. They see us as all effeminate. So they're the boys and they're stronger and they've got all the guns and the army men, and we're the girls and we have all the dollies and it's really that basic.
Yep. Till you run into Cliff Cash on the street and you pull a knife on his ass, and then you
I
like,
love Cliff Cash.
who's running? And that's the reality. That's like I said in real life. Like, like I said, I come from a very different background, and if you approach me in a certain way, there was a protest, or not a protest, it's a flag waving for Trump, where they're waving flags, and I drove past my wife and I yelled out the window, "Trump's a traitor," in cadence, right? And this dude pulled up next to me at the light. I couldn't hear him. I could kind of hear him mumbling something, and I just dropped my seat back. I'm in my passenger seat. My wife's driving. I dropped my seat back, and I said, "Fuck you say to me?" And my wife went,
Right?
"What?" And the guy, your kids, that's how you're teaching your kids. I go, "Yeah, I ain't voting for a rapist. I ain't voting for a felon." He goes, "Well, I'm a felon." And I'm like, "What?" The fuck?
Bravo.
Good for you,
Right.
dog. And I'm laughing at him the whole time, because I'm like, I'm not that dude, like we're here.
Yeah.
And he goes, "I'll see you around the community at some point." I go, "I'm right here right now."
Right. Right.
Why are you
Why are we
hesitating?
Well, that's the thing is, like, I could part someone's hair at 25 yards. I can part somebody's hair.
Yeah.
I've had I'm not a pushover or a wimp by any stretch. I'm tiny, but dynamite comes in small packages. So
Yeah.
Wow.
but the point is that they really do they view us that way, and we have to sort of dispel that myth in one sense. And they also think that we are outnumbered. They think they outnumber us.
Hold on, I
Yep.
have to say something right here. Somebody, I dare you. I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that. What I want to say is that Benny Loco will beat you up with her fucking chesticles.
Yes,
Will
her
you
boobies
please
will
tell the
batter
story?
you.
Will you please tell the story of when somebody pulled down your tube top? Because it's so great and epic with boobs out punching this motherfucker in the face.
Oh yeah, that's real. Yeah.
It's my favorite all-time Benny Loco story. So please,
That's my
Benny.
sister's right there. One titty out. Hand in the hair. The first move is get the hair. You wrap the hair up, okay? And then when the hair's wrapped up, they grab the shirt so the titty comes out, but you don't stop because you are focused.
Yeah, right. So you beat somebody with your chesticles, Miss Benny Loco?
Oh, please. It's my
Well,
favorite story.
they were definitely there for the fight.
Tag team.
Mind you, I was like 17 years old and in my top form, And this dude just came and yanked my tube top down, and I was like, "Did you really just do that? You really just did that now?" I mean, I was on him like a fucking monkey. I jumped on him and clung to him and I climbed all over him. And of course we're on the ground. I was like, I should have motorboated him while I had the chance. I didn't think about it in my anger.
He would have been confused.
Very confused.
He's like, I got an erection, but I'm also getting my ass beat.
I'm sorry, what country are you from?
But I'm getting
Hollywood?
but boobies.
He couldn't run fast enough after he could finally get away from me and get off the ground. Yeah, he booked it. He
Get
booked it.
the boner noise, Tony, is what you need.
And I'm screaming at him, "Come back, you motherfucker. I ain't done with you."
You have a right.
It's my
Oh my
favorite
God.
story all time, Benny. You're just like, I didn't give two shits. I just tube top down to my fucking belly button, fucking throwing fucking punches at this. I'm on top of this motherfucker. Like, might as well just-
Big Sarge, he had no chance the other day. Oh,
He had no chance.
Oh,
my God, that was hilarious.
Mouth drop up, and he's like,
I'm sorry, I was distracted.
Yeah. So, Big Sarge from Sons of Liberty, he came on our show, and
Nice.
Benny was showing off our merchandise. We have a shirt that says guilty, 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 34 fucking times right in a row, right down the middle of the fucking shirt. So Benny stood up with her giant chesticle.
It looks like a tire track from a distance, but as you get closer to it, you can see that it actually says
and
guilty.
he was so confused, and I'm like, I'm asking him a dead ass serious question, and I'm going, I thought that felons and stuff are not allowed on army bases, right? And he's like, is that true? And he's like, I'm sorry, I'm so distracted
I didn't
and so
hear your
confused
question.
It
was Sarge.
Oh God! But really, it is.
But
It is funny.
We love all the guys who dare to come on here with us, because it's like, we're just,
You guys are brave, man.
We're at the bottom of fucking
thank you.
YouTube. People are like, oh
I
my
feel
God,
brave. Thank you.
who wants to hear these fucking bitches bitching about everything, right? So we thank you so much, Angry Ginger, for joining us. It's so much fun. And this is also the other thing I wanted to say is like, I'm really
T-O-P-L-E-S-S.
not gonna do it. Where's the not gonna do it after that?
T-O-P-L-E-S-S.
I'm getting so distracted, but it's like I love it when I love our suffragettes. We need our suffragettes. We need guys like you talking shit and going like, when Roe was overturned in June of 2022, I woke up, I was fucking hysterically crying. And Tony woke up late and he goes, what's going on? What's the problem? Why are you so upset? I'm like, yesterday I was a citizen. Today I'm not. So I don't fucking know what you think, but there ain't no goddamn, you can bitch and you can complain when there's a regulation on your fucking dick. But until then, I'm going to fucking sit here and cry all the fuck I want to, bitch.
Yeah.
So, and he was like, oh.
Oh. Yep. There's one young lady that went up there and said, if a fetus is, if an embryo is a baby, then I want child support from conception. I want all these benefits from conception.
I want child support from the boner. Fuck you with your
right.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, she went down a litany of
You got a
things.
boner, I want money.
But that's a part of the bigger thing. They were burning witches. No, they weren't. They were burning women.
Yeah.
Yep.
They weren't burning witches. They were burning women. And
women that didn't conform.
Yep.
Right. That's because they successfully dehumanized them. To this day, we use the term witches.
Yep.
When they were burning women.
Pinky, it's a witch hunt. It's a witch hunt.
Yeah.
Guess what?
Like I said.
Right.
And it's just a different version each time. It's just
Yes.
this time
So
it's trans
mine-
people, and minorities are always, they're always on the menu for these Republicans. But whether it's just a repeating in the process. Even during the Red Scare, you had what was called the Lavender Scare, and that was when they couldn't get people for communism because McCarthy didn't have any evidence to prove any of these things.
Right.
By the way, Trump is McCarthy. They are the
totally.
same person.
Yeah.
He makes the same claims with no evidence, and still the court of public opinion prosecutes them and ruins their lives. So when you couldn't get people for communism, they would then go after them for being homosexual, and there was tons of people that were removed from office, removed from being Hollywood actors or directors or writers, all for the just the insinuation that they were homosexual. And that's the same thing that we're seeing today. It's just a repeat over and over and
So
over
when
again.
are you?
And it all goes back to some puritanical roots that we have, y'all.
Yep.
We come from Puritans. That's why our yards are manicured. That's why we have these weird, strange ideas about like sexuality. Like in Europe, there's boobies on the beach, man. You can see whatever you want on the beach, right?
Yep. There you go.
We're very uptight over here about lots of things.
We have a few like 8 minutes left or whatever. I just want to thank Angry Ginger for coming in and joining us. And please tell us when you're doing this interview.
Tomorrow. Actually, I'm going to do the interview tomorrow, but it's a pre-recorded interview.
Okay.
So it'll probably be out on Friday.
Okay.
Cool.
So we will be looking for that post. And please, everybody, go out and follow the Angry Ginger on YouTube. Follow his channel.
Thank you.
Because he's putting out some really great content.
Yes.
And not
And
only
the
that,
second channel
Oh,
also.
yeah,
What is it?
Uh,
the Angry Ginger Clips.
Yeah. Thank
so
you.
the Angry Ginger clips, those are shorts. You do long, you go long like us. We're 3-4 hours long.
Yeah. 3 hours. Let me be honest with you. 3 hours, that's short for me.
Yeah, right. Right.
Ask my poor wife. It's another 2 hours after I'm done.
Oh,
Right.
I'm sure. So, thank you so much for joining us. And please don't be a stranger. You're welcome here anytime we're on. And I know we kind of started late, but you said you could have started early. So, but we already scheduled the show. So whenever you want to do this again, just let us know, man. We'll, whatever. We're up for it. And we want to join all of our people together. With Big
communities
Sarge,
come together.
with
It's we, not me.
With,
Yeah.
Yes. Like
Exactly.
and I like honestly, I wouldn't be doing this for 3 or 4 fucking years now and we're just trying to get it with 1,000 subscribers.
But we've got the wonderful ones we have are awesome.
Yes. I just feel like it's not really about the money. It's really about, getting, it's also about having a place to vent. We started this for a place to vent because we're like, what the fuck, right? And now we're getting more into activism and spreading the word and getting out messages, of protests or where you can spend your money and blah, 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 and all this stuff. I love it. And I thank you again for joining us.
Do you have any other things you wanted to add, AG?
Yeah, like I said.
Tag, TAG.
TAG, there you go.
Tag, yeah.
Yeah, like I said, it's about we, not about me. I said earlier, the enemy within was in my chat yesterday, and he's another content creator that's 25, 30,000 subscribers. I talked to Richard Ojeda sometimes on Twitter. We talk about punching Nazis.
He's been on the show.
So you got Ojeda, you've got Benjamin Dixon over there. You got Naughty Nana Does. You got a lot of people that are, in this sphere. And if we really start concentrating on helping each other out, just like our community, just like our chats do, and bringing each other together, shouting each other out, leading people to interviews or times for podcasts and stuff like that, we create a really strong community and we start to build up unity within. And one of the things that I think is really important about this moment is something that you just said. And that is when we started doing this, I myself started doing this to mock crazy MAGA ideology, right? Like I just saw Jordan Klepper videos. If you look at my videos, the reason I have the subscribers I have is because I make comedy videos saying Joe Biden's a skin suit. Who could possibly believe that crazy stuff?
Yeah.
Joe Biden's being played by James Wood. Who could believe that? JFK Jr. is coming back from the dead or he's not dead. Who could possibly believe that? And I wasn't very political at that time. I didn't have a lot of political views. And over time, I've started to become more educated. I've become more political. I've realized that people in my life are depending on me, my daughter, my wife, my young son, to speak up and speak out. And when you read about the Red Scare, when you read about different places in the United States history, there's always a time where people that didn't know they were important had to stand up and use their voice. And when they did, they made a difference. So everybody here, I'm just really thankful you guys let me come on the show, and I appreciate you guys.
Right on. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So anybody else want any final words? Benny, go ahead.
Yeah, play my No Kings video, God damn it.
Right here on your show.
Play my No
Kings. Absolutely, completely supportive of friggin' women winning all up and down the damn ballot. Because you know what? The men have really fucked a lot of shit up.
Dude, I'm with it. I'm with it.
That's Ojeda on our show when we first had him on. So yeah, it's great. Tony, please play No Kings video. And if you play that cat video, I'm gonna seriously bitch you.
King!
Slap you.
No king! 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 No king!
He issued an executive order that
He didn't even get a majority.
cut 4% of the federal workforce. And that created a lot of consternation.
Benny, I'm so proud of you. Got that whole fucking room to fucking chant "No Kings."
Damn
Well,
right.
everybody's
You
doing
did
it now
it.
around the country.
Everybody's
Around the
doing it.
country.
Yes, it's great. I love it.
They're
I
saying
love
no
it.
kings. It's great. Oh my God. I want to say real quick, because I know I'm going to jump off here in a second. I got some things I got to get done tonight. But I appreciate everybody. I appreciate all of our guests, our people that have, our subscribers and our participants in the chat and everybody. I appreciate Tag for being on here. I appreciate my my friends inside the screen here in this square, and that's very cool. Love the mods. Thank you, Tony, or 5 Eggs. Everybody, it's wonderful. Cinco huevos. Okay. So, but also, you guys just remember, set aside petty differences. Make sure, if you're having a rough day, maybe just kind of like step back from it for a minute. But either way, we've got to stay. Our strength is in our unity and in our diversity. So really reach out, get to know the communities you're not, as familiar with, and just to hang in there. We're going to be okay. We just got to keep at it. We've got, we got the truth on our side. We've got, people our movement is growing. We just got to keep it going. Let's just keep this momentum going. Okay. And then, I'll hand it over.
Go ahead,
Sorry.
Spy.
It was really rough, but oh well.
Love you, Wizzy Buff.
Love you, Wizzy.
Love you
I just want to echo what Wizzy said. Thank you for everyone who is participating in this, and thank you, Angry Ginger, for coming on. And I agree. We have to build a community, and not only do we need to build a community with the wonderful interwebs that we have, but we have to look at the local community as well. So you're going to encounter people in your communities who need your help, and now is the best time for mutual aid. So whether you find it locally or you find it on the internet, always participate in mutual aid.
So go to 505, Tony. Okay, so I want to end with this, and I wanted to do it just for Benny because Benny, I know how much you hate. You hate it even when we say Fox News. You're like, fuck them, they're not fucking news. Fuck. She gets all mental. But guess what? I'll tell you what. When I saw this video today, I could not stop thinking about you. And this is 505. 505. I could not stop thinking about you. This is a protest outside of Fox News in DC.
Yeah,
and we're gonna end on this. So I just want to say thank you again, Ginger, Benny, Spy, Wizzy. Love you guys. Love our mods. Love everybody in the chat. Thanks to all of you for being here and help us to get to 1,000 subscribers. Okay, like that's you got it? Do you got it? Yeah, I did. Well, what happened? What happened? What happened?
What happened?
It's right there. And click on it. And go to 5. You have to make it bigger.
That's what she said.
Trump is.
Oh my God.
Usually with that tone
now
too.
Yeah, go to 505. Yeah. Oh my God.
There we go.
Anyway, okay.
Thank you, Tony.
It was so close.
Thank
Right there.
I was so close.
Yeah, right?
505. How come I can do it over here? I can see it over here on this side. It's right here. Them all flipping them off. I don't know. I'll resend it. I'll resend it. Okay. I'll resend because I cannot let Benny.
Oh my God.
I cannot let Benny Loco go to bed without seeing this.
It is so funny. Oh, he's gonna play it.
Oh, don't you do it.
Fuck me.
Oh God,
Tony, you're
makes me
evil.
want to have kittens by the ton.
My cat's about to have kittens. I'll give you one, Benny. You gotta meet me halfway. Meet me halfway.
Snoopy's gotta come
How
in.
will it fly?
Tony. Okay.
In order to form a more perfect union.
Oh, there you go.
505. Look at they're
There
all
we go.
screaming.
501.
Right there.
That's good. It's good.
Okay. Donald loves Vladimir. You guys shovel shit.
Shovel shit.
Get them birds up. Oh my God.
I love you, Benny.
This needs to happen every
Just
day.
Cancel cable.
That's what I'm talking about right there. Yeah.
Benny.
Love it.
Benny, I knew you would love this.
My three most favorite words altogether are fuck Fox News.
Because it's anything but, right?
Or the other three words, fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Donald Trump. Oh,
Yeah, right?
Donald Trump.
And cancel your cable.
Fuck Donald
Yeah.
Trump.
There's a lot of three-worders. Thank you,
Okay,
Jessica
y'all.
Denson, for putting that all together and pulling all those people together and reaching out to communities near and far to be able to do what was a wonderful protest this weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Along
It's
with
fantastic.
Cliff Cash and Big Sarge from Sons of Liberty, they all put that together.
Yep.
It's great. I love to see
They
it.
all put it
Yeah.
up. Yes, they did.
Donald Trump. Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Donald
That's
Trump.
it. It's over.
Fuck Donald
Peace
Trump.
out. We love you guys. We'll see you next Tuesday, by the way. We'll see you
See you next Tuesday, y'all.
Next Tuesday. See you next Tuesday.
Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Donald Trump.
Stepping out of bitchin' cars. Stepping out of bitchin' cars. Couldn't reach the other way to first, so yeah. Stepping out of bitchin' cars. Have a motor with a dual quad. Stepping out of bitchin' cars. Racing to the top of spot, oh no. Oh no. I don't care where she's always in my hair. Don't ask me why. She probably started to cry. Oh yeah.
Yes, we do drive Chryslers.
Stepping out of bitchin' cars, race the other way to Mars. Oh no, 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 no. Stepping out of bitchin' cars, they're gonna put me behind the bars. Oh no. Stepping out of bitchin' cars, have a motor with a dual quad. I don't care where she's always in my hair. Don't ask me why. She'll probably start to cry. No, no.
We are trailing a long-haired Caucasian in a 1970 Dodge Super Bee.
We are in pursuit right now. He's getting away from us. We lost him. License plate registered to a William Clark Gaffney. Hey, isn't that guitar guy? One time I heard him play Believer by Ozzy. It was sweet.
Stepping out of bitchin' cars, racing to the top of spots, oh no. Stepping out of bitchin' cars, gonna race you all the way to miles, oh no, no. Got everyone to do it. Stepping out of bitchin' cars, and motoring into a quad. I don't care, cause she's always in my hand. Don't ask me why, she will start to cry. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Fucking laminated face cunt.
Let me break into the waves, and let me shake into the white, and contemplating over a jug of wine. The end of the world, the end of time.
You are a disgusting lawyer. Period.
And I feel fine. I can't take all the violence and the pain. With six-string by candlelight, and I'm still young, trying to start my life.
Wowzer.
Will it take some catastrophe? Will it be a personal tragedy? Only time
Look how shiny it is, Grammy. It's so shiny. It's so shiny.